Hello, and welcome to Running the Table, the podcast where we run through everything on the table in the world of sports. And it's also the podcast where we forget everything we thought we knew about the world of sports. Because remember that video that we made about that quarterback that was, really old and we thought he was done with football?
Yeah, we're going to throw all that out the window.
Yeah, take it and put it in the trash because Tom Brady is back. He has unretired and he is going
take him
back
that long.
to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for his 23rd NFL season. Tim, are you reluctantly ready to run this table?
You know what? It happened, so let's run it.
And it does happen. Brady's back, and it seems incredibly Farvy to me. Because 2 months after Tom Brady announced his retirement from the game of football, Twitter, Instagram, boom, I'm back. So, and did we really think that this was going to last that long?
To be fair, I had a lot of inklings, especially when he said that the door was never quite closed. And I was like, I certainly didn't. I will say I certainly didn't expect that announcement to come this soon. But
that's true.
I did think that there was a pretty decent chance, whether or not it be like before the season started or like he set the season and was like, oh man, I see all that and I still know I can whoop y'all's ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
But he made that decision pretty quickly.
Yeah, and he did.
Now he's back.
Yep. And for all that, where we talked with what now about the Buccaneers and like Blaine Gabbert and Kyle Trask or like signing a free agent quarterback or, yeah,
don't got to worry about that now, at least for one more year.
That's gone. The Bucs have to, worry about getting the team back together, and quarterback is not one of their worries anymore.
Yep.
And I thought I saw there were 24 free agents that the Buccaneers have impending, including Leonard Fournette, Rob Gronkowski, Jason Pierre-Paul, and Ndamukong Suh, Ryan Jensen, and
they have at least secured Chris Godwin now by use of franchise tag. But like you said, the list continues on, and it's a big question mark of what they're going to attempt to do there.
Well, I think the message for Brady is clear, and it's a very conveniently timed unretirement because now they have a couple days, these free agents have, before they can test the open market. And Brady goes, hey. I'm still here if you want to try to win another Super Bowl.
As he said, in his words, he has unfinished business, and I think he's looking to get some of those similar reactions from a lot of those guys that could potentially be free agents of trying to run it back and make some noise next year. But what it's going to take, I think, is with that team, you definitely have guys that would need to take less money, shorter deals, or deals that put money out more distributed into further on, where you would need a team that is centered around not being money first guys, because I mean, that's what happened for Brady to even help put this team together in the first place.
Yeah, and when you got guys that have proved they can still play, like a Leonard Fournette or a Jason Pierre-Paul, or, you got guys like Ryan Jensen that are certainly going to be hot commodities on the free agent market.
A big question mark of Rob Gronkowski. What's he going to do? Because he hadn't made an announcement yet going into this. And is he going to stick around? I mean, I can't imagine that he pulls the plug now that Brady says he's back.
Yeah, I think that was another question that was like solved.
On an announcement from him that now that Brady's back, I guess it seemingly kind of makes the announcement for him. But
yeah, that's why I didn't mention Gronk on that list of names, because I mean, he had mentioned that the only quarterback he'd ever play for is Tom Brady. And there were rumors like, oh, is Gronk going to go to Cincinnati and go play for Joe Burrow? Is he going to do something else? Is he going to go back into retirement? Yeah, I think we pretty much know now that Brady's back. But in terms of the Buccaneers, they have now become a problem again in the NFC. The NFC was looking real wide open because you had the Rams, you had the Packers, and you really didn't necessarily have anybody else that were like the real, contenders. You can maybe like sneak San Francisco in there. Arizona had a lot of question marks, but now Tampa Bay with Tom Brady
right back in the mix.
Yeah, they're right back in it, and unfinished business for Tampa Tom trying to go get number 8.
Yeah, he's coming back, and I imagine he comes back with a vengeance. And quite frankly, I can't imagine I see a whole lot of drop off with the season that he put up last year. If he's got similar weapons and even just a similar team around him, I think he's still going to be a very solid quarterback that once again puts him right back into contention. It's just a matter of how the cards fall with, like, especially the defense and what guys they're able to keep versus having to let go, and how else they would fill some of those missing pieces. But certainly a lot of questions still surrounding the Buccaneers as a whole, but a whole lot of questions have been answered, or I would say arguably their biggest question has been answered in terms of quarterback.
Yeah. Now, I mean, we understand that this is going to be a shorter video anyway, but considering that we had made the video after Brady had retired, the fact that he unretired kind of warrants us making this one. Not really.
Kind of shoved us back into kind of held our hand on this one.
Yeah, not really backtracking, but definitely gave us an excuse to make this video where Tom Brady retired? No, unretired. He's back, year 23. And that is all we got for the wild offseason of football. And it is going to continue.
Still a whole lot more to come.
And guess what? In the midst of Selection Sunday, no less, Tom Brady announces this.
He's like, college basketball, who?
Yeah. March Madness is right around the corner. We're going to be covering that a lot. So stay tuned for a whole lot more Running the Table content. And until next time, we out.